I think this was a good win for our program. I think Santa Clara challenged us in a lot of ways. I think we played with a lot of confidence. They've had games where they've had to come back from a large deficit, and I could tell that they were used to being in that position. I'm glad that, after giving up the lead, we were able to recover and come out with the win, and really excited about what this program is doing, having 4 freshmen on the floor at the end of the game. I just think we're really growing and getting better every day.
Shannon, can you talk about the third quarter you have, and really the second half you have, what kind of needed?
Well, it really just do whatever I can on the games. I know I'm not WNBA players, but I'm just trying to do little details which can help my team to win. So those things added up. So that was my mindset for the second quarter.
It seemed like down the stretch, both of you, it wasn't just scoring, but you had a lot of crucial defensive rebounds, and you were like a peanut woman on the floor, just kind of all over the place. Can you talk about both of you, that intensity and having the mindset that you didn't want this game to get away from you, especially with this being your first double double, right?
I mean, Santa Clara is a really good team, and we're just we're being on the stage right now. So we really want to take every opportunities to do our best, not to waste every single minute. So on this game, we've been through some hard time. We got a lead and they're kind of down. So but we're just trying to stay in the games, and we know our team as a whole really we trust each other, so we get each other back. I think that's a whole mentality for when we get down and come back.
I think the motivation comes really from our team and each other, the way we are a family for each other and we love each other, and the environment that we have created where we just want to fight for every ball and for each other, which makes us want to hustle, run, everything. And I think that's something that we should be proud of as a team.
Emily, maybe emblematic of that was that you had a breakaway layup that you missed, and then you just continued and just put your head down and played hard and continued to contribute and scored 9 points in a row. Was that also part of the fighting through and staying focused?
For sure. That layup is just something I know I can do. It sucks that I missed it. But I was happy that Sharma put faith in me and let me continue to run plays for me and let me prove that what I'm worth of.
Just said, we didn't want her to be the point guard, but all of the other things were fabulous. And she's just got a fight and a drive that's contagious. And towards the end, we were trying to get her the ball and put her in positions to score, and she came through for us big time. And one thing these two were doing, we struggled. Santa Clara made some adjustments and started hurting us off the ball screens and throwing it back to post players for shots. And so we just started switching all the ball screens. So these two were guarding perimeter players. And I was really confident in them and knew that they'd be in a stance and be able to contain, and that really shifted things for us and allowed us to get those stops down the stretch to be able to then get back ahead in the game.
How would you say your team played overall? Were you generally satisfied or what?
I'm really satisfied with how we played. I was disappointed that we let that lead go in the first half. I thought I actually should have called a timeout late in the second quarter. I'll go back and watch that. I just felt like I have confidence in this team that, okay, the next play we're going to do it. We're going to do it right. And we had a stretch there where there were too many consecutive plays in which we didn't do it the right way. And I think I should have called a timeout to settle us down in that moment. But at halftime, we talked about what we needed to do. And even those adjustments still didn't really work until we started switching. And all of these things we've drilled in practice, we've worked on it. Fouling at the end of the game when we have fouls to give, that's something we've practiced. And they went from having 26 seconds to only having 12 seconds to run a play. And I was really proud of this young team, 4 freshmen out there, for being able to execute that type of strategy. And we've been through a lot as a group, and for us to come out here and play the way we played against what I think is a really solid team that had some confidence, I'm definitely proud of what we did.
Was there a play or an aspect that you thought was the turning point?
I thought the switching of the ball screens got them a little out of rhythm and took away some of the easy looks that they were getting prior to that. And you know, when we are allowed to be a little bit more active defensively and get shots that are coming off the boards, then we get to run and we get easier flow in our offense.
What was the strategy to stop number 5, Veal?
Deal.
Because she was kind of killing at
Yeah.
some points.
So, you know, we had some defensive mess ups where we weren't locking on screens with her and she got loose for some threes. So the strategy to stop that was to put Jalen on her. So Jalen did a little bit better, and then late in the game we started switching even off ball screens. So I know she can guard a 3-point shooter. I know she can, you know, guard number 5. So I had confidence late when they were going for threes that we'd be able to switch out and contain and contest.
Another growth that you're showing as a team is, again, so few turnovers today. Like, if you had the 20 from games past, you wouldn't be into this game, much less pull it out at the end. Talk about how that's coming together for your team.
Yeah, 0 turnovers in the first half, I think. Then we only had 4 for the game, and we've just really made that a point of emphasis, and they're bought in. So, you know, I asked them, hey, we got to limit turnovers, and they come through. You know, I think, you know, thinking about what's coming next, I think Kentucky, they like to turn you over a lot, so it'll be interesting to see how we fare against them. But I'm confident that, you know, we're so excited about having another ranked opponent here in Haas. I think we'll obviously do the best we can, and turnovers will be key in limiting those.
Expand on that. What are you thinking about in Kentucky? What do you think that'll show you about your team?
Show you or show us?
Show you.
Yeah, I think I know this team, and I'm really confident in what we can do. I have a ton of belief. You know, I think today was an example of our heart, of our commitment. You know, we were shorthanded, and you know, Chen steps up and gets her first double-double, and I think that speaks to you know, the type of people that we have. That when one person is out, we don't fold. We say, all right, my turn, and we've put enough confidence in Chen and everyone else that's coming off the bench that they know that the belief is there, and they can go out there and get the job done.
How nice is it, and how much effect does this home court kind of play when it's a tight game like this, to kind of keep that extra boost in Players maybe more, does that, do you guys feed off of that energy when you're at home? Is there a difference you feel? And how does that change the way you guys play?
I'm not sure if it's a huge difference, because I really feel like our confidence and our energy comes from within ourselves. So it doesn't matter if we're at home or somewhere else, we can get each other there. But of course, we love playing in front of our fans. They are amazing, and like, this is our home. We want to defend our home, so it's always good to be home.
Right. Especially in the first quarter, once the game is really tight, and we're heard, you know, the voice, the claps from our fans. That's really huge for us.
I have time for 1 or 2 more questions if you guys have them.
Speaking of you, which have been shorthanded, any word on CJ and if she'll be available for Kentucky?
We're not sure. You know, hopefully she'll be feeling better and ready to go. We'd love to have her.
Any last questions?
Any progress on Michael? Same thing, kind of like update on her. So she's still kind of up in the air situation.
Still trying to figure that one out.